Hey there, how's it going? davidinark here, and we are back with another Crash Every Vehicle. This time we are working on the 1980s series Pessima. That's right, and we are here on the Jungle Rock map. We're going to be slamming Pessimas into this corrugated metal wall, because we can, and look how awesome that looks, other than the grass sticking up through the car. I'm assuming at some point the devs in BeamNG are going to figure out how to keep grass out of the vehicles. In the meantime, though, this is what we're really here for. A completely mushed up front end. Oh, look at that. I mean, that is seriously damaged. However, with the roll cage being in place in this vehicle, I believe the driver and passengers are just fine. Hey, if you're not familiar with the series, what we're doing is jumping in here, and I'm going through every one of the vehicles that comes with BeamNG Drive. And then when you go in here, for example, we're doing the 80's Pessima, then I am going to do each variety of vehicle that comes with the game. So we just did the pessimistic, and right now we're going to jump over to the 1.8 liter DX automatic. That's what the A is for. M is for manual transmission, that is. In the meantime, here we go. Look at this 80's Pessima beauty. Once again, we're heading down here. Jungle Rock Island. We're down in the port area, cruising on through between some of the shipping containers and cruising down until we smack straight into the wall. I don't even know where that went. We just sent a hubcap flying, and nothing screams 80's car like a hubcap. Oh, look at this though. Nothing screams crazy damage like a Pessima that has been blasted into the wall. Look at the front end. Is the car drifting? The car is drifting backwards, I believe. Yes. Quite literally. Almost like floating. Maybe it's a quicksand kind of thing. But in any case, the front end is completely messed up. Oh, yeah. I mean, look at that. Even look at the driver compartment. Look at the compression between the steering wheel and the driver's seat. Not to mention that little bump right there. You got a little bump in your roof. It'll buff right out. Not a problem. All right. That's enough of that. Let's get in here. Grab the 1.8 DXM as opposed to the DMX. Let's get cruising as we shift gears, heading down through the shipping containers. Oh, here we go. Come on. Oh, yeah. Once again, slamming into the wall, bowing that roof up. Just, that is so rough, man. And again, the same thing. It's good to know it's consistent. Look there. The wheels are facing opposite directions. Now, look, I don't know a lot about cars, okay? I freely admit that. I don't. However, I am pretty sure that the two front wheels should not be facing in opposite directions. Pretty sure that's frowned upon by the vehicular enthusiast community. That's the word I'm trying to say. Okay, the 2.0 LX automatic. Now we're starting to get into some fancy cars. You know, we're fancy like a Pessima in the Jungle Rock. Come on, here we go. Who says we got supply chain issues here in BeamNG? Oh, there we go. Another hubcap. Oh, then I don't know where they go. Where do the hubcaps go when they roll off into the distance? I mean, I was pretty sure it was like right here. But they're gone. As is most likely the driver of this vehicle. Oh, just look at that, all crumpled up. As we've seen in other vehicles many times over in this series, we're getting the bowed the bowed hood. Oh, Man. Yikes. All right, here we go. Moving right along. We are up to the 2.0 LX manual, and it was already selected. And if you're not familiar with the game, what that means is that should you decide to come into the Pessimas, that was the default one that was already selected for you. Now, you can pick any of the other ones you want to, but that one just happens to be the one that the devs think should be the default choice when it comes to the Pessima. And what I should have done was use the external camera on this, but I did not. We'll try that next time. I tell you what, man, we are hoofing quite along, and then when we smack into this corrugated metal fence, which I do have to say, despite the fact that there is broken wood here and it's corrugated metal, it is one of the sturdiest fences I have ever seen, ever. Just throwing that out there. Oh, you know, the game's got realism, and then the game's got fantasy. As all games should. All right, here we go. I keep saying that. I'll find something else. All right. Where am I? The 1.8 HXM. You can look at this. It's got a slightly updated front end to it. I guess. Something. I don't know. See, that's... All right. There we go. All right, so I said I was going to do the external camera. Now, if you have followed my channel at all, you'll know that I do not drive well with this angle whatsoever. And the fact that I'm threading shipping containers in this angle is probably not going to end well. Hey, that actually, oh, that was not bad. Not bad at all. Let's jump out to the orbit cam and take a look here. As you can see, things are crumpled up. There is one thing about this vehicle so far, is that it has been very consistent in the type of damage that's being done to it. Look at these doors. They are all bent outward, out of shape, because the front end has crumpled into the passenger compartment of the vehicle. Man, that's some serious engineering going on there in the world of Ibishu. Up now, the 2.0 ZX manual. This one here, look there. You know why it's got a ZX, right? Because the fin on the back. That's what makes it a Z. As soon as you put a fin on the back of it, you can add a Z to any vehicle you want to. The IROC Z, yeah, it's got a fin on the back. Just saying. That probably doesn't really work for the Silverado Z. See? Oh, did you see that? The hubcap disappears. Ooh, it goes off into another dimension to find itself among the lost socks of the world. In the meantime, once again, without a roll cage in place, the 80's Pessima is definitely no match for a corrugated steel wall. Hate that for you. Up next, though, we've got, check this out, the 2.0 ZX AWS. That's right. I don't know what the AWS stands for. Four-wheel steering. Oh, it is all-wheel steering. Let's take a look at that. Look at that. You see that? The back end is steering with the front end. Let's see if we can get a little closer view as to what's happening here. Not really. Doesn't really work out for me. Oh, that is very cool. Let's see what that does in terms of providing the agility needed to thread the needle through these shipping containers. Honestly, it didn't really do much, except look at that. I hit the edge of the wall, and therefore the front part of the passenger side wrapped itself around, and that is a very ugly bit of destruction going on there. But as we have seen, well, I'll tell you what, because we didn't hit it head on, the side that did hit the wall, that wheel is bent out of shape. However, the other wheel is doing just fine. Engine completely damaged. We are smoking. Things not looking good for us. Once again, I don't know what it is about this area of the map. Why do we start drifting backwards for no reason whatsoever? There's like a weird anti-gravity something. I don't know. Something in one of those shipping containers is pulling us toward it. Is it an alien life force? I don't know. What I do know is that we're moving on to the next Pessima. That is the 2.0 GTZ manual transmission. Remember, I told you, if it's got a Z, it's got a fin. There we go. Oh, look at there. And it's got cool rims. The cool rims. Oh my gosh, we are hoofing down through here, that's for sure. 80 miles an hour. Oh, 86 miles an hour. And we wrapped ourselves around this wall. Look at that. I think we even, well, I don't have to think. Look, you can see the vehicle wrapping around here, completely bent on this side. On this side, the wheel is actually still spinning, but it is up and it is completely perpendicular to the position that it should normally be in. That's probably not good. Not to mention that the dashboard is pushed all the way back into the driver's seat. If we were the driver, this is what we would have right here. This would not be good for us. Although, weirdly, I don't see myself in the reflection. I see the stuff behind me. That's actually kind of weird. I must be a vampire. I'm a vampire in the game. Let's see what we got. Ooh, how about street tuned? There we go. A GTZ with a more powerful turbo and a race suspension. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting all choked up. I'm a little verklempt. Here we go. Ready, set, lay it down. We didn't really peel out there. All right, fine. I mean, granted, it's a little hard to peel out in a front wheel drive, but still, whoop, we shaved off the driver's mirror and again, wrapping the car around the side of that fence. Things are not looking good for us. Man, look, this is even pushed back closer to the driver than we were before. I mean, that is right up in our business. Oh, the check engine light's on. Somebody better check the engine. Think there may be a problem. It's not blinking, though. So, as long as it's not blinking, you're okay. I'm okay. Oh, yeah. Let me jump out of the car. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Gotta love a louvered hood. That is so 80s. Very few things scream 80s like putting louvers on your car. Now, we have a drift vehicle. Here's the problem that I have with drift vehicles. I don't drive them very well, so there's a very good chance we're going to lose control and I will not end up making it as far as I need to make it. I'm just going to throw that out there. I generally don't do well with drift cars. Okay, well, we did okay. All right. Whoa! We blew the hood off. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I believe that's the first time we have done that with any of these vehicles. Man, just absolutely sent the hood flying. And on top of that, I know it's kind of hard to see through the smoke, but look at how the front end has completely curled from the impact. Now, interestingly, this side of the vehicle has popped out some, but this side of the vehicle has not at all. And as a matter of fact, other than the grass that's in the car, go to jail for that. We have a roll cage. I did not realize there was a roll cage in the vehicle. That's why we did a pretty decent job of, at least theoretically, surviving the crash. Nice. All right. So the drift version does a pretty good job. I'm able to control it for once in my life. Now we're going to move up to the track version. We're almost done. Here we are. Look at there. The Ibishu Technica. Ooh. beautiful, I guess. It's got a big wing. Big wing. Oh, look at there. I don't know what the... Oh, sorry, I was too busy looking at the roof. Okay, we're not going to count that, although that's actually kind of hilarious. Oh, hey, look, the entire driver's side of the vehicle has completely been destroyed. Okay, anyway, here we go. The track edition of the Ibishu Pessima as we cruise down between shipping containers here in Jungle. Oh my gosh, I'm out of control. Oh, we missed. And up into the tree. That is going to be a pretty hard hit. Look at that. We hit it from the side. So we've got some front end damage for sure, but that side impact is definitely going to leave a mark for the driver of the track edition. Oh, that's painful. No matter how we cut it, this dude did not do well today. That's a bummer. It happens sometimes, though. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, as they say. All right, here we go. The rally gravel, and then we'll have the hill climb to finish things out. Here we are. The rally yeah, I can speak English. The rally gravel. Now, I see already we do have a roll cage. So, because we've got the roll cage, hopefully that will allow us to have a better chance of survival unless Dave grabs the corner of a shipping container and completely obliterates the vehicle before we even get there. Look at that. I think it even stretched it out. Look, that looks elongated. Okay, I'm gonna reset. Yeah, it elongated the vehicle. What kind of crazy time dimensional warp stage are we getting into where hitting the side of a shipping container warps the vehicle? In the meantime, this is what we are left with. Now, as I mentioned before, we do have the roll cage. However, it's still messed up the dash enough that the steering wheel is a little too close for comfort. Oh my gosh, that is phenomenal. Whoa, a little close. Again, as we have seen in in almost every one of the models, really, the front end crumple zone taking the brunt of the hit and having those forces push the body outward away from this driver compartment. Now, as we mentioned, it does have a roll cage, so that has definitely helped. And this time we actually popped open the back door. I think that's the first time we've seen that. It's the first time for a lot of things in this particular episode. And now we come to the grand finale, the Hill Climb Asphalt Sequential Edition. Look at this. It's gorgeous. Even with the Utah Rally Marlboro logo. Can I say that? I probably just got demonetized. Anyhow, it doesn't matter. Here we go. We are hoofing down the road. 120 miles an hour straight into the wall. And look at that. The engine completely smushed. I don't even know where the engine is at this point. Look at that. That's not good. That is not good. The roll cage definitely providing some semblance of protection, but this car is completely destroyed. In fact, we threw the wheel off of the vehicle altogether. Oh, that is awesome, awesome stuff. Hey, got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, LosWilko, Connie C, and Zachary for supporting the channel on Patreon and through our channel membership. Hang on one sec. Are you floating? No, you're not floating. Okay. It looked like it was floating. From over here, it looks like it's floating. Does it not? That's a weird optical illusion. Anyhow, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching through all of this, I definitely appreciate it so much. Hey, I'm davidinark. We will see you next time in BeamNG Drive. Have a great day. Not like this dude. He's not having a great day. Well, you know what? He might be having a great day. I mean, come on. We're wrecking cars in BeamNG. That's a pretty great day. Take care.